that's where companies like SAP and Oracle and Salesforce, they exist to support really large customers too, but they allow you to build on top of it.
Hmm.
So when you're looking at a TMS, if you're having that challenge of build versus buy, look at an off-the-shelf TMS and then ask, how can I build something on top of that that gets this 80%, 90% of my services done inside the product itself and add a little bit on top of it so that I have that customization I need.
Yeah, because I think to your point, as a marketer, as a former marketer inside of a brokerage, the TMS that we used was very ancient. They had a quote unquote CRM inside of the feature, and
Yep.
it was just a glorified email list. And so the only
Right.
thing as a marketer I could do was just export the emails and spray and pray, and that was the gist of our
Yep.
marketing plan for a long time. So it kind of sounds like with Tai that you can have that, that strong foundation and then be able to pull in maybe you particularly love this tool or this integration, and then you can start to integrate those into that strong foundation. Is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's so important for all of the different technology components that we use to work together with others. And so at Tai, we don't have a CRM built into our TMS, but we connect to tools like Salesforce. We connect to other CRMs, or you can make your own connection to your own CRM because we're not in the business of trying to be a TMS and a CRM. I mean, competing with somebody like Salesforce and being a TMS at the same time is a pretty daunting task. So let's let the CRM do what it's good at and let Pi do what we're good at. And the same thing applies to companies like Greenscreen. Greenscreen's done a great job of building some amazing dynamic pricing components. As Pi, we want to let Greenscreen do what they do, integrate it in really nicely to the platform, and allow you a fully servicing application that you can use as your platform.
And this isn't a Reddit specific question, but it is in line with this, because you guys not only green screens, I think you just announced a partnership with Truck Stop as well. And so I think that from a user standpoint, having those tools instead of, a million different windows open, having those tools and that information right in front of you can help you, I think, make those decisions a lot quicker. And then your customers get answers a lot quicker, and everything is streamlined, and the accounting department is happy.
Absolutely right. And that ties right back to what I was talking about and getting the operations person, the people on the ground doing the work every day, making sure they're the center of our story, making sure they're the center of our solution, and so that they do have green screen information in context to what they're doing, that they have and we try to integrate with all of the key players in the logistics space that service brokers. We don't have them all, but we're trying, and we try to make sure that those connections are built so they're best practice. So keeping on the green screens one, we work really closely with their team to make sure that we're representing their product the right way, and when the broker needs it, so that the broker only goes out of our system when in special cases. But the majority of the time, they're able to work right from our system. Same with like trucker tools and is that we want to make sure that we've got all of that information pulled right into the TMS when the user needs it. So they're not having to fight to find out where the current location of the truck is or to initiate a trucker tools tracking. And we want to make this seamless for them and focus on the user.
Now, another one I think that is slightly related to that, a question that comes from Reddit that it was asking about is Tai built for speed and scalability, which it kind of sounds like maybe you've already answered this question, but related to full truckload and LTL. So I think that that's probably a resounding yes at this point for speed and
Oh yeah.
scalability.
Oh yeah, speed and scalability are key.